Alright, we should be good. Alright, welcome back, Darklings, to REKA. Uh, I decided that I wanted to start a new game to... Kind of because I played it when it was in a bit more, even earlier access than it is right now, and I also just wanted to get a feel of a lot of the stuff that they changed since I'd been playing it. But if you're not familiar with REKA, it is a game it's still being worked on, but it is essentially a game where you are under the apprenticeship of the one and only Baba Yaga, who is here to teach you her witchy ways, and you get to have a house much like hers on chicken legs in this world that is kind of slowly starting to leave magic behind. There was a time when the land knew magic in its bones, when man knew of nature, not machines. The old ways were respected then and witches revered. A better world? Perhaps. But time moves on, and if we do not move with it, the age of witchcraft will be lost to us forever. I feel the approach of one who may prove ready for such challenges, who can embrace our past and unlock our future. One who has known hardship and pain. She has traveled far, yet the path of her will prove greater than she has ever known. Our downfall or our salvation, only time will tell. That is the prologue into REKA. And here we can create our own character, which I did last time. I also wanted to see if they added anything new, but we'll find out. Go with the long cloak again. Just have to work our way back to that quest. Head where... I think we'll do without it. I do like the necklace, though. I can never tell if those were beads or bones, but either way, I like them. Alright. Yeah, we find ourselves in this weird in-between worlds with a mirror. Yeah, we can move and look around. Nice moon over there. Sprint. We can jump. And we can take the lantern. You just found a tool. Equip your tools and abilities via the radio menu, and find out what each tool or ability does in the radio menu. And we now have the oil lantern, which this is also kind of new. Yeah, so this is a bit of a newer thing that they added. And we can raise up the lantern and pass through this mysterious fog. Yep. We want to continue onward. The witchy path awaits. Pumpkins. We'll be finding some of those pretty soon, I'm sure. I was taking a drink. Yep, here we are. This strange yet vibrant land. Yes, we haven't seen this before. We're going to run into our merchant friend, Bogdan. One of the damn wheels fell off. I think it rolled down the path towards the bridge. Shoddy workmanship, I tell you. Could you find it for me, please? Alright. Help him find his missing wheel. No, I'm pretty sure he could do it, but you know, we'll help him out. Him and his donkeys. Oh no, I can't move the camera. They didn't fix that yet. Anyway, you found my wheel, thank you. Wouldn't have got much further without that. Hey, you look familiar. Don't say it, it'll come to me. Oh yeah, and Felix is his little companion up there. If we could see it. Getting old? How dare you, Felix? I never forget a face, but occasionally I misplace them. I think that's the same as forgetting. Curious grunts. You're right, they do look like they've been through some trouble. Now he's excited. I know you like trouble as much as the next slide-in, but it's rude to pry. I'm sorry about my, business associate. He gets overexcited sometimes. Really must throw him down a well one of these days. Threatening grunts from Felix. And Bogdan, yeah, not in that bottle you won't. Look, I'm gonna be staying around these parts for a while. You need anything, you come see me. I'll give you a good price on my wares. Outraged. Okay, our wares. You just want to move the camera. Yeah, you can't... Much unlike some other games, you can't actually move your character or the camera while you're talking in cutscenes, so... Yeah. We just get like this tiny little view the whole time. But anyway, that's Felix up there. We can talk to him again. And say, who are you? They call me Bogdan. It's not my real name, but it'll do for now. I'm a traveling merchant. No roots for me. Give Bogdan 4 wheels, thanks to you, the open road in front and the stars above. And we can also say, where are we? I've lost my way. You're in the western part of the lands of Jawia. If you go further down the road, you'll get to a small village called Kopnik. Or it might be Jawia. They don't get many visitors. I'm sure they'll have work going, if you're interested. It's barely a sneeze of houses and fields, but the river next to it is a real beauty. You can ask him about the creature in the bottle, Felix. Oh, so you can see him. Most folks can't. You have to be a bit, shall we say, broad-minded to see the likes of Felix. Since you asked, he's a Zliden. Basically what happens when you give Chaos legs and teeth. I'll tell you more about how we cross paths later. Right now, I need to get this wheel fixed. Mind yourself now. Give a proper goodbye. And then he just gives us curious grunts. We can't pet the donkeys, unfortunately. Alright, he's got his wheel back, and yeah, pretty much we go to Kopnik, and we will begin our witchy journey by finding out more about the witch who lives on the edge of the town. Helena. Welcome to Kopnik, young traveler. You look like you've been on the road a little too long. If you want to earn some coins, you may find work here. We can always use a hand on our farms. Be mindful of the woods, though. Not everyone around here is as nice as me. Some will pop you in a stew as soon as look at you. Oh, I'm just fooling. But there is an old woman out there that some say is a bit on the, witchy side. Could be talking about me. But no, they're not. We'll find Baba Yaga soon. If they added any other quests here. This guy, being hounded by crows. Stepan. Get off, you nasty creatures! How dare you? How dare you, sir? Insulting crows and ravens like that? Rude. Alright, so... You can ask him to, tell us about the old woman in the woods. Give her a wide berth. She's a dangerous relic of our dark past. And if the old woman represents the past, what's the future? Have you been living in a cave, young one? The highest lord, of course. That's who most right-thinking folk believe in. You can also ask about the town of Kopnik. We're an outpost at the western border of Jawiya. Not many visitors come here. Most are just passing through, transporting their wares to the west by boat. We're proud of our farmlands and of course our river. It connects our little village to the rest of Jawiya. What's the river like? It runs slowly here, like thick pumpkin soup. Means you'll see a few swamps about. Usually they attract mosquitoes, but thank your stars you've not come here during summer, otherwise the air would be thicker than the soup with the little devils. Much like it is in real life right now. The brutal summer that I hate. Oh, it cannot be fall soon enough. Alright, so what's going on with the crows? See those birds, shifty-looking things, beady eyes, like berries. I could swear they're following me, stalking me, in fact. I can't scare them off. It must belong to that old crone in the woods. He's pretty shifty, too. If you help me get rid of them, I'll make it worth your while. Why are they stalking you, Stepan? I may have asked the hag to bless my fishing, and I may have accidentally forgotten to pay her. Great job. Great job, buddy. I don't know how you accidentally forgot that. Don't make deals you can't pay back. Don't let on to anyone that I went to her. They'd laugh at me for sure. But I always passed by her hut on the way to the best fishing spots, so I thought maybe she could help me out. I had the money to pay her, honestly. But I just lost it at a game of Tickle My Pumpkin. You better pay your debts later, buddy. I'll see what I can do, but still. Look at that. We'll take that. It'll be a lot easier for us to do all that since we have to go to see the old witch in the woods anyway. What do we have in the well? Fishing spear. Lavender incense. All nice to have. Yulia. Oh, traveler, do you have a moment? What's bothering you? I thought you might have seen my dear friend, Jacob on your travels. He set out many months ago to explore the nearby lands. He has not returned, and there has been no word from him since. I hope he has not forgotten us. Right? Got a new quest. And then I think where was the other one? I think we have one more quest we can get. Yeah, right here. Can help with some pumpkins. Uja, come here a moment. Could you help me, please? What do you need? I never realized quite how heavy pumpkins were until I was the only one left to bring in the harvest. Could you spare the time to help me? He said you're the only one left. My husband died last year. He was very sick. We had so many plans, but now I'm running our farm alone. Even though it's not a big plot, it's tough work and I miss him every day. Alright. Yeah, we did this quest before. Yeah, we just help her, can help her with harvesting all the pumpkins. We just gotta pick them up, put them right here near the shed. Let's see, I believe she also gives us something for it. I don't know, I still kind of want to play it on controller just because it's more comfortable that way, but I think it's a little harder to pick up or like do some of the stuff. At least the last time I played this, it was. Same with like the building. Honestly, it was so much easier to build things with using the mouse and keyboard versus the controller. I don't know if that's different now or what. Alright, Dunzo, we got every single one. Harvested all the pumpkins. Look at that, all pumpkins are safe and sound. What a beautiful sight. I'm so grateful. This is for you. I hope you have some use for it. My name is Dunzo, by the way. It's a pleasure meeting a fellow pumpkin lover. Indeed. We get pumpkins. We get a wreath. More pumpkin. And Table of the Pumpkin Lady. Alright. I think we have another one over here with the goats. Yeah, from Sonia. Ask her what's wrong. Bluebell Bodkin, one of my beloved babies, has gone missing. She must have squeezed through the fence. Can you see if you can spot her? The herd is worried sick, and so am I. Where should I look for her? She must be somewhere in the nearby woods. I've tried searching for her myself, but she's a naughty little thing and loves to play, so I suspect she's hiding from me. Maybe one of my neighbors has seen her. Yeah, we got a missing little goat. God, was it you that we can ask about? Goat. No, you're still talking about the other quest. We have to find her missing friend. And ask about the old woman in the woods again. Yeah, everybody says just be leery of her and that she's not to be trusted. He asks if she's dangerous. He says she practices dark arts that most dare not speak of. Any trouble around here, she's usually behind it. Well, that's a rude assumption. Alright. Let's head off. Dagmara says, now listen here. You tread carefully, youngster. These woods are home to many dangers for the unwary and unprepared. Some of the old folk even say that an ancient bony witch with iron teeth lives in them. One that's been known to lure children into her hut to eat them. They say she wants to keep old practices alive and that she worships ancient gods. Nonsense, says I. Witches are relics of the old world. New beliefs have been spreading throughout this area for hundreds of years now. Sensible, right-thinking people believe in those. Well, that's rather rude. Just gonna boot me out? Boot fellow witches like me out like that? Our god prefers a different kind of compliance, much more civilized. I see no witch, just an old lady who talks to birds and mutters over herbs. But still, I'd still clear of her anyway. Do as you will, I won't be stopping you. Yeah, we've been told about location, and highlighted on our compass at the top. Crows flying with us as we run. Yeah, it's our first little chest outside of town. Got a lantern and a hand lantern. Some decorations for our soon-to-be hut. Yeah, if we keep on this path, we go over the little marsh into the woods. Find a strange house. This old woman. What's this I smell? Someone dares approach my door. A child, Of course. Don't you know it's rude to be late, child? I've been waiting for you for quite some time. Perhaps you too have been waiting for me? Either way, child, we meet at a crossroads. Where we go from here, only time will tell. And here she is. Baba Yaga in all her glory. With all her chickens. Look at you. Weak and alone in the world, like a newborn kitten, you stumble forth into my garden. Tell me, little kitten, what brings you here? No answer for me? That's fair. That's fair. We hardly know each other. Yet perhaps we always have. Another life, another lives. It's all the same to me. But enough of idle chatter. There's work to be done. There's always work to be done. My shelves are empty, and my belly grumbles like a kosher wife. Hot water and herbs do not a meal make. Bring me some ingredients to make a tasty soup. You'll find a recipe in the book on the bench. Looks like you need fattening up too, kitten. Yeah, our character here, she's definitely not been eating well several days. I borrowed my birds, but know they are more precious to me than any other creature that breathes upon this earth. And you, my children of wing and claw, see that this kitten knows her herbs from her weeds. And if she tries to run, well, you know what to do. Alright. Get our book. And now we have the journal. Got our quests on our first one being the trial of the chicken. The journal looks... It's a lot smoother bringing it up than it was the first time I played. Yeah, she wants us to get some honey. We need 10 mushrooms and 6 honeycombs. So yeah, it'll tell us about stuff. Yeah, we don't know what to craft with that yet. Yeah, the honeycomb will be high up in the trees. Yeah, we can consult the journal if we're lost. Oh, and one more thing. A challenge, perhaps. Certainly more challenging than finding me some simple mushrooms. The Lukti have stolen my magical talisman. Again. Lutki are spirits. Very excitable spirits, especially when you have a pocket full of berries. You will find those wretched blocks of wood deeper in the forest. Find them, retrieve what they stole. Once you have the talisman, you can use its power to come back here more swiftly. But if you return without it, my next soup will be a little meatier. Now go, stumble on, little kitten. Yeah. Alright. We have that, and we also have the crows. So now we can go here, equip the crows. So we can get another chest. Got a book, paper stack. Alright. So, we can send our crows to collect the mushrooms. We got the mushrooms. There is a honeycomb. Get some more of them. We also want some berries for the loot key. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yep, these are the berries that the loot key like. See if I remember, they should be right over here. Just a little further into the woods. Yep, here they are. These are them. These little spirits. Mischievous things. Yep, they are indeed the loot key. Yep, one of them is stuck. we can take the firewood, get them unstuck, and take back the talisman that was stolen, which is the mortar and pestle talisman. An ancient relic can be used for transportation. Alright, now we go back in a flurry of raven feathers. I'm in the house. Come in, come in. What are you waiting for? Now we also have the chickens. I like that we can pick them up. Again. I will get that skull again. I love it so much. It will be ours once again. Alright, let's talk to Baba Yaga. Tell me, kitten, you have a name. REKA. I see. Yes, REKA, of course it is. Do you know your name means river? Rivers are important, vital, the arteries of the world. They bring life. Perhaps you do too. Well, did you get all the ingredients? Good. We'll need them for the ritual. Oh, did I say soup? My mistake. So easy to get the two mixed up in a mind that has lived as long as mine. You know, sometimes, some soups can be used for rituals. Some rituals need soups. It's understandable. Folks think that witchcraft is mainly about rituals. It's actually a lot more about soup. Never underestimate the power of a full belly. That is true. You don't do any kind of magic or witchy work on an empty stomach. Now then, River Kitten, let's continue. The ritual calls for a few more items. We already have the mushrooms and honey you collected. We also need a sturdy length of pine. You don't have one on you, do you? No? So many folk really have no idea what's important in life. I know, bringing... Our fledgling witch character comes in here, no herbs, nothing, you know. But we'll get there in time. So many uses for a nice pine branch. In front of my hut there's a small island. On it stands a giant crooked pine. Snap off a branch and return to me. Oh, and on return, acquaint yourselves with the chickens. Chickens are important. Many think chickens to be dumb birds. Not a bit of it. They're just playing dumb. Minds as sharp as their beaks. The pine branch, select a chicken you like the look of and bring them both to me. I'll wait for you behind the hut and begin the preparations. Soon it will be time. Soon you will rise again. Alright, we have the crooked pine. Which is right here. Just break off one branch. Yep, using a variety of rituals, most often for cleansing. It's like pine incense is great to have. Or even like pine resin. I use a lot of it myself, actually. Alright. Now it's time to get ourselves a chicken. Let's see. Which one should we get? I think we'll take this one. I like this chicken. She's opened up the door. There she is. Finally, you've graced us with your presence. It didn't take that long, Baba Yaga. Now follow me. Let's follow her. Our chicken in tow. Let's see if it looked different from last time, but nope, it pretty much looks the same. With all of the bones. all the bones that I want to collect, have them for my collection. Look at it, it's great. This is a place where we fell all those years ago. Those who would not listen and those who would not be heard. And we fell, as we all do. But my friend, my love, my child did not get back up. I searched for answers far and wide. Eventually I returned here, cast my mind wide, sent out a calling and waited. Waiting for the right kind of mind to answer. One that understood pain, understood loss. Now we must no longer delay. Take that chicken over to the old oven. Oh, don't be so concerned. It'll be fine. Sure, it'll make itself at home in that nest. Besides, it's about to ascend to heights that such birds rarely reach. We'll soon see. Right. Drop the chicken there. You have the branch I told you to find. Good. While I start the sigil, I need you to cleanse the space. Hold your branch to the candle's flame until it ignites, then sweep its powerful incense through the air. Go to items. Now we just have to go around and cleanse the area, I think. There we go. Follow me to the next one. One sigil down. One more here. This one. Quickly on to the next. And now the final one. One last little bit. You can follow clear instructions, that's promising. In my hut by the front door, there is a shrine to my ancestors. One of them saw fit to leave me an egg. We'll need it for the ritual. It's not like a chicken's egg at all, River Kitten. Foolish talk. Although it will hatch something, if all goes to plan. It sat dormant for many years, but hopefully it can still provide us with what we need. Bring it to me. And pick up some grain from my garden on your way. We'll need that later. Trying to get used to the radio menu. Since that wasn't a thing when I first played. Trying to get the honeycomb. Didn't reach far enough. And here's the grain. Take some more of the berries. Alright. Let's go in and get the egg. Yeah, forgot that you had all these little things you could interact with in here. But here it is. The egg. Very important egg for this type of ritual. That's it, good. Isn't it a thing of wonder? You just wait. Now put it in the oven. Let's go put it here, next to the chicken. Almost there. It's time for us to make the offerings. We will honor many gods in this ritual. Perhaps you will learn more of them in time, if you prove yourself. For now we must honor the goddess of fertility. I have placed bowls on all 4 sides of the bones. I'll start with this one. You go to the bowl at the back, River Kitten, and place some honeycomb within it. Go to this one. Place the honeycomb. Very good. Now we shall both walk clockwise around the house to the next bowl. And when I tell you to, place some grain in the bowl. Yeah, we have the grain. It's working. Wait, it's working. The River Kitten is capable. Come to me. We're not finished. Quickly now. The ritual has begun. Take this. Be very careful with it. It is a charm blessed by the god of fire. A powerful, dangerous object in the wrong hands. Hush now. Stop looking at your hands. They are the right ones. At least for now. Using this charm, I need you to dissolve the bones surrounding this site. Each and every last one. We need to harness their essence. Go. I need to focus on the next step. Do not disappoint me. I cannot be disappointed again. Oh, and be respectful. When you dissolve meant more to me than you will ever know. Sad to see all these bones go, but it must be done. It must be done. We'll do the ones out here first. Go back. These ones. Oops, a little more. It is indeed a beautiful sight to see. Let's see, did I miss some? Some right here. Alright, that's all of them. Come back to me. Right. Give me back the charm. You are far too inexperienced to hold such power longer than necessary. How did it feel to wield the power of Svarog? Tinkles, does it? Like a nettle sting on the inside of your skin. Don't grow too big for your boots. We are not done yet. Go back to my house and bring me embers from the oven. The ritual requires you carry them red hot in your bare hands. Don't look at me like that. Carrying embers should not prove a problem to one who has wielded Svarog's power. Now get to it quickly. Yeah. Now we have Svarog's touch. Manipulate small bits of fire. And this fledgling witch still can't even conjure fire wisps like I can. Kind of a shame, really. Let's carry the red-hot embers. You are a brave one, River Kitten. I hope it lasts. Give the embers to me. There's one last thing I need from you. Come closer. Here's the embers. Like that was only a small prick. Just a drop of blood. You won't miss it. Blood is key. Blood is the bond. See how the embers absorb it. The living embers. They have burned bright for generations. Fire passed from home to home. Their age dwarfs even mine. The living embers gave life to my love a long time ago. A new life they shall give today. This last part I must do alone. You did well, little River Kitten. Let's hope it was not the last time. But for now, watch and learn. Going to show us the true power of the embers for the ritual at hand. It's having some stuttering issues. And the egg gives us new life. From the beginning and the end, I cannot be unmade, I cannot be undone, I persist. The world shall remember Baba Yaga, it shall remember and tremble before the mother of witches. Now that was exhausting. Quite took the wind out of me, it did. Now sit down. Oh, swamp rats, it's not responding. Can't fix my mind. Can't control it. River Kitten, tell it to sit down. Yes, we need to tell our chicken hut to sit. And it has. You did well, little River Kitten. You did not disappoint, at least, not yet. There's potential in you. You have a quick mind. You see beyond what others do. You are a natural witch, perhaps even born to it. You can do what you did. Look around you. Look at what you've created. This will be our house, our home. But I will allow you to build it yourself. Furnish it, decorate it, make it just how you imagine. Embrace the light or the darkness. The grand or the humble. We will live in it and travel the lands within its walls. I will take the largest room. Baba Yaga needs her space. We'll see about that. It's more than a fair price for what I can teach you if you are willing to learn. If you are, take this wood and begin to build a future. 132 wood. I can't remember if that's more or less than last time, but I think it might be the same. And yeah, now we can build. So yeah, we have the furniture, items, all those kinds of things. Trying to remember. Yeah, we can still pick up all of the wood that's around here. Kind of move it out of the way a little bit. But alright, so first thing we have to do is build a platform. Just like that. Yeah, any other parts we can proceed to store them back if we don't want them. Go back to the building. And yeah, it's in small furniture. And, rotate the chair. Oh yeah, we can do more precise movements, which is nice. Honestly, I really do like that. I like that we can do a little more precise things. Honestly, something that other build ones don't have. Other games that have crafting and building don't always have where you can put it in nice, precise places. And I greatly appreciate that this game does. Now we have completed the trial of the chicken. And we have a blueprint for a chest to store things. I'll give you one last seat, an ancient one just for you. But know that this is no ordinary chair. It will allow you to speak to the hut directly, where you will be guiding us in our journey up the river. Think of it like the brain of this place. Position the chair and talk to it. Believe me, you will find yourself speaking with things much stranger than a chair in your travels. Such is the life of a witch. Indeed. Steer the hut through the forest to where the fog is at its deepest. Enter it to leave this part of the world. Know that when you do, we may never return here. So make sure you have tied up your affairs and explored as much of the land as you wish. But since there are still some places left undiscovered. Yep, there's our skeleton chair. Now we can just place it down for now. We don't actually have to keep it here. But also, we can spend the rest of this time picking up the rest of this wood. And get all of our new blueprints we can use to build and decorate as we see fit. Alright. Let's see. I'll pick up some more of the wood later, but we can do a little building now. You know, we got some we got ladders, we got stairs, pillars. I can't wait to have those other really nice windows back again. Let's see, let's try to make a decent looking place. I don't think I'll have enough wood to do something big for now, but we'll get back there. But for now we can just kind of chill. It's just a little laid back building time. So I do like that the feathers, I'm pretty sure that it changes depending on what chicken that you chose. At least from what I've seen. Test it out a little bit. I think I might be able to do a little bit of this. You can No. I kinda wanted to have two doors next to each other, but I don't think we can do the double doors. I don't think. No, we can't. Oh well. I don't know if that is a thing. I know there are some. I believe there are different doors that you can get later. From what I remember, at least. Me put them like here instead. I don't want to have the pillar thing because I do want to have like a little like overhang sort of balcony. It was something I kind of wanted to do last time, but I didn't actually get the chance to do it. I don't know if I want to have that here. I was either thinking of putting it here or like kind of doing like a small extend. I suppose I could wait for that. I mean, I'm gonna have to wait anyways because we definitely won't have enough wood right now to do what I want to do, which it's fine. That's just how it is for now. We'll just put you here for a second. It's not gonna be your permanent spot, don't worry. I wouldn't just make my beautiful chair just sit and stare at a wall all day. Oops. See, we can also go back to the village and do the little goat quest. Really gonna depend on how much I have left after I do this. Trying to be mindful of the limit that we have on the wood right now. We will get to do much grander things, I promise. It is a nice touch. Here. The Oh yeah, there's some other forgot there's some other little treasure chest things we can get around here. Go do that. This one right here. Lantern. Got some candles. There's also a well. What's it gonna be? Some dried plants. Not bad. I can't remember. Was there one? I think there was one back here. Little marsh. Yeah, here it is. Old wooden bed. Eating trough. There it is, standing up now. Get a few more of these berries. Yeah, there's also this here. Got some decorative dried plants, washing tub. Alright. Then I think there was something in this wagon, if I remember. There it is. Some books. Thanks. I need to remember where else there were some things. Yeah. Oh, it actually says tackle now. Ooh, skull candle. We got a little makeshift fireplace. A fire pit, always nice. Yeah, I think that just goes into the fog area. I think. Definitely want to do the. I want to do the goat quest as well before we leave. But this is very important. It's gloomy ruin. We can get more wood that we need for the house. And we can interact with the mirror. I have not witnessed the beauty of the world in so long. It is all dark. We light these candles. Now, the mirror, as I can see, it's beautiful. You take me with you so I can flee this void. I need to see all the grace this world has to offer. Yep. We have our mirror. So we can customize whenever we want. Dusty bodice, blush roses. Yeah, there's some deer out here. Give them a berry. Befriend the deer. Too bad we cannot. I don't think we can pet them. Unfortunately. Even though we can befriend them. Yeah, sadly we cannot pet deer. But we can give them all berries. See, I think there was something over here. An old shack or something. Oh. Give you a berry. There's the fireplace, candles, wonderful. here running all through the house. Let's see, I think there's some things here too. Yep, we got 2 of them. More candles. Always good. Ooh, some witch paper. And a book. Oh yes. Forgot that we can cleanse the grave site. Do that. And purify this to get some bones. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful bones and skulls. This. We got a tarot card of the moon. We got a skull, little skull planter pot. Incense, wreath. All great things to have. Let's see, we have this one. Gold. Some books, ivy tendrils, and a painting of a cabbage. Interesting. Is this the last one in the area? It's here and there. More book stacks. More gold. Let's see, did we do them all? Double check. I think we did. Nope. Yeah, I believe we did all of them. Wonderful. Also, the map pulls up way, way more smoothly than it did before, which is nice. See some stuff there. Grab the... You not grab the honeycomb. What is in this bag? We got some flowers. And a dark skull. Now that's what I love to see. Hopefully I can find even more. Oh, something in here? Wall shelf. And a cupboard. Yes. I wonder if I can take a chicken with me. I don't know if I actually tried that before. I don't know if they stay though. Plus I don't have a, I don't think I have a nest. Oh no, I can. I can bring it in. Got a brown chicken. I'll take the chickens on the road. Oh yeah, stuff to ask, I forgot to ask about the guy with his crow problem. Because he didn't pay his dues. A fool. There's your chest around here. No. Oh, there you are. Let's bring this goat back. Alright, we found your goat. He's fine. Close to the well. I think the highest lord shouldn't fall in, thanks to you as well. Take this with my appreciation. It's all I can afford. Me, look upon it and smile. We got a goat painting. How nice. Here you go, goat. Stop getting into trouble. Albin, an unfamiliar face. We don't get too many of those around here. Welcome to our village. Excuse me for not being more hospitable. I normally invite you in for a little nourishment on your travels. Unfortunately, I have nothing I can offer you at the moment since most of our grain was spoiled before we could harvest it. That sucks. Winter is fast approaching and we all fear what troubles it might bring. I'd be so grateful if you could just find time to help us. Need a savory meal. Oh yeah, we can actually... Yeah, we can cook in the oven. So, that'll be something. We can ask her about what happened to her old chicken house, but yeah, she doesn't want to talk about it. Let's see, I think... We could ask her about... Yeah, we can also ask why the new one didn't respond to her, but... Yeah, it's because she was trying to revive her old chicken hut. But, yeah, too much has been lost. And she explains since it was our blood, it only listens to us for now. That's what's happening during the ritual. But yeah, the ritual had been years in the making. She was waiting for the stars to align, the paths to cross, and a little wind to blow you my way, REKA, River Kitten. New life has been created from the ashes of the old by the power of the gods and those who trod the lands before us. The great Siva does not care whether the chicken or the egg came first, just that both are provided in her honor. Once she had blessed us, the mighty Svarog dissolved the bones like melting butter, and the embers ignited the spirits of our ancestors. And we can also ask who she is, but we already know. No, don't say that. Your reputation is just as it used to be. Shun the non-believers. Once I was spoken of in fearful whispers, screams, and shivers, I traveled through nightmares and shadows. Lady after my own heart. I've been known by many names, although I can't say I cared for any of them. You may call me Baba Yaga. So... I just remember that we have to talk to her, but let me see. I'll go back and try to talk to him again. I can't talk to him again for some reason. I think I bugged the quest. Oh well. Thank you, Darklings, for joining me for some witchy Reka fun. I will see you all another witchy night.